teachers are told when they come to class, this is smiling with student, they show friendly face, but what do they get back? Kwenda kucho. You know kwenda kucho? They send them away. When a teacher wants to teach you, the teacher wants a welcoming heart, a welcoming face, so that you give them morale to teach with a lot of vigor, with a lot of hope. But when the teacher looks at your face and sees that thing, like there's something you're going to give back, the teacher even forget the concept and then start making the story how they were in school back there. Okay? Yeah, sometimes some teacher comes to school, they are out of 40 minutes that just were supposed to be taught, the teacher takes only 10 minutes. The remaining one are maybe telling you some story, how they use, how my friend is so somewhere. Okay? So you are the one doing the class. When a teacher comes to class and says good morning, only 2 people saying good morning teacher. The remaining people quiet. If you are smiling at somebody, and then the person is not smiling back, what are you doing? You look like a lunatic. You are mad. Is that true? Because you should be communicating. So if your face is rough, my face will not be rough. But if your face is soft, my face will not be so soft. Now, which faces are you giving me right now? Is it soft one or rough one? If rough one, I'm leaving. Talk to your neighbor. Talk to your neighbor again. Soft or rough? Soft. Now, okay, it's fine. Now, I remember lots about this school. You've just been given some history about how we used to be here back then, 21. Gagra is not the Gagra which today I can be say I'm proud of. Why? Then we were still in Greater Bondo district. They were called district, not sub-county. So the schools that were there were Usenge, Maranda, Chianda, Luak, Ramba, then Gagra. How many schools have I counted? So which means Gagra was occupying digital number. I mean, today, which number do you find yourself when you are ranked in the sub-county of Rarieda? Number 5. It has been, has it been consistent or just once? It's just an eruption like volcano? Huh? Consistent? We can go check. Somebody is talking when I'm talking. Do you want to hear what that person is telling their friend? Yes. Tell us what you are telling your friend. Stand up, please. Stand up. Get up. Just get up. Do look at him. Yeah? Now, I think maybe what you are telling your friend is very important than what I'm saying. Can you just do it for us? Let's listen to him. Microphone. Tell us.
Sorry, but
I misplaced you. Okay, that's called defense mechanism. Okay? Now, please, it is wrong to talk when we are talking to you here. At least I'm now seeing you've changed. Your faces are now welcoming. And like when I said it. Okay? Now, are we able to take this school back where it used to be? This school was known to be a school which used to beat schools. Schools like Raliao will not talk about Gagra. Schools like Ndigwa. In fact, I just noticed that Ndigwa is existing the other day. I didn't know Ndigwa was there when I was here. It was such some third world school. You know third world school? Historians. You remember third world countries?
Yes.
So third world school, can you try to relate? So this comes in your academic behavior. How you behave in class, how you behave at home. If I may ask you, a priest in church is called maybe father, pastor, or what? A teacher is called a teacher. And of course, you'll forgive me, a thief also should be called a thief. What's your name? According to what you are perceiving right now, what's your name? Yeah, tell them. They don't know. Stand up and tell them. Stand up.
A student.
Good. Now, a student is a word that has been derived from some verb. What is those who are linguistics here? What is the meaning of verb? A verb is a doing word, or the doer of the action. So you are the doer of the action. So that is why you have earned a name of student, which means the teacher should just be guiding you or giving instructions, but should not be coming to pamper you academically. Do you know pampering? Yeah, it's like a baby. You are given diapers, you are given porridge in your mouth. You don't even want to swallow. You are even sometimes choked a little bit so that you can swallow because you are hungry, but you don't want to eat. That's the same thing happened to us. You want knowledge from teachers, but are you ready to perceive it? Now, the first thing, the way we are missing it is first our character, lifestyle. Now, how many people here are Man U people? Arsenal, Man City, Bournemouth. There's another one here, Man City. So, right now, some people are not reading because Man City was beaten. Look at that. Are you able to study really? Are you getting anything in class? Another one, which is also very dangerous, is becoming a father or a mother, or practicing fatherly or motherly now. You leave your home, you are going to study. But the person you are going to study, you are not going to study academically, but how you become a father later or a mother later. That's another toxic material in academics. All right? Hello? Yes. Are you listening, girls and boys?
Yes.
Yeah. The other reason why we have problems, which is the worst, is called language. Nowadays, I've categorized students into two. There is Africanized and Westernized. Now, you'll understand me if we come together with me in this story. When a teacher gives you questions in class, which language do you always use? Okay, Kiswahili is an exceptional on his own, okay? But mostly, instruction we give is which language? English. Now, if you ask yourself, how best are you able to communicate in that language? I want to give you an example. I give a student exam in chemistry. Then I ask them, name 2 oxides which are insoluble in water. Give me answer first before I give you what I want to tell you about it. Give them 2 oxides which are insoluble in water. Oh, where chemistry people? Is it optional here? No. Grade 10, you'll forgive me, please. So, Form 3 and Form 4. Give me some 2 oxides which are insoluble in water. This one I don't have cash, but I'll leave some money with chemistry teacher in software. I mean, M-Pesa. If you get it, I'm gonna give you 100 shillings. Any answer? Because if you give the answer, then you understand what I mean by what I'm telling you. Yes. Just get up and give us. I'm asking which oxide is insoluble in water. Then he's giving me sodium hydro. Just leave that answer there. Another one. No, don't talk about it. We're not talking about it. I want another example. I don't want to say it's wrong or right, but let's leave it there. Yes. Yeah, now I will like you. Get up. Yes, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said. Sulfur 4 oxide. At least now I'm not getting hydroxide. But still, I want another answer. Can we be faster? Because I think I'll be eating too much time in the other speakers. In time, yes? Calcium oxide. Can I have the last 2, please? Okay. Oh. Or you are just like... Yes, he has given me the answer, which is in a UPAC name is not correct. but it's the correct answer. I'll give a tick now. She has told me it is called lead oxide. She also told me lead 2 oxide. Yeah. Now you have in fact you have my 200, because after several attempts you get it. So you'll see what to do with your friends who have just given. Maybe you can share 50 more. All right? Now let me give you the answer that the student gave to me. X and Y. You think the student understood what I said? Language. Okay? Language. Now, another area is that I gave them another reason. Do you know what is called synthetic plastics? What do they do to our environment? They destroy. Oh, come on, do it.
They pollute.
Put Mark Vizuri.
They pollute.
I want, if you have an answer, have power in your voice, right? Now, I like that answer, but now I want to give you the answer that was given. The answer, there were 2 answers. The other one is that it acelerates the environment. Hallucination. Do you know hallucination? Yes. So what is? How do we connect them? Okay. So that is what we have a problem, and that is why before I start giving what I want to tell you about preparation for exams and also the skills to study, I want to know whether we can communicate, because I will be doing nothing if I'm talking to you and you don't get what I'm telling you, right? That's why I want you to prepare for me. If I said anything that you don't understand, please rise up and then tell me to explain better. Together. Good. Now, another one is also the mindset or the way you think question, which is wrong. Geographers, where are you? Geographers? Don't be afraid, geographers. That's a very noble subject and unit, of course. Geography? I don't want to ask you any question. I just want to know if you are resisting so that we talk. Now, the geographer, a question was asked to a class. That's also another paper that somebody handled, but we shared. The question was like, one of the zones where we grow tea, sorry, not tea, but sugarcane in Kenya is Awendo. Is that Awendo in Mugori?
Yes.
Do you know that institution? Like which one? So this is the answer that the student gave. Number one was Bueno. Number 2, Atudo. Number 3, ostrich. Now, which means the students, when also not as they say like Hudo, let's say that here. What the student perceived was that they were type of birds. That was the question about type of birds. So before you answer the question, have you understood that question clearly? Do you understand that? Do you take your time to read the question properly, then you answer the question. Those are some of the things why we cannot get good results when we give you exam, because you are so hasty, you don't have time to read the question. Another one is in a case where you don't want to leave blanks. Are you told you have blanks as your weekend?
Yes.
Now, if I tell you to, there was somebody who wanted to be an electrical engineer here. Who is that person? The student. Ida? Where is Ida? Ida, are you the one or they're just victimizing you? Oh, Ida just denied. Please leave me out of that. I don't want to be even an engineer. They were not electrical engineer. Another one? Who was that? It was somewhere here, I guess. Yeah, don't be afraid. So, what's your name? If you what is what science are you taking? You are grade 10. Oh, I wanted that from 3 or from 4. But anyway, that is that. Now, from first, where are you? Can I see from first? Go. From first? Bwana principal, I'm noticing you have only 2 from first in, and so the remaining ones are from 3 and grade 10, eh?
Yes.
Ah. I know the problem here. You don't like question. You think I'm going to ask a question. Okay? Now, the first thing that I want to tell you, you want to have personal study. The first thing that you have to do before you get back to your personal study is starting from class. In a class, when you are being taught, are you just sitting there or there's something that you are setting to get? I'll call them objectives. Who knows where to get objectives in book? Objectives. When you are going to a class, you are going to study a given subject. Do you have objectives that by the end of this lesson, I should know A, B, C, D? Do you always do that? Where do we get objectives? Chemistry people, where are you? You are the example I will use anyway. You are doing all chemistry, eh?
Yes.
Are you a Form 4? Show me any Form 4. They don't want to carry up their hands here. Where do you find objectives? Yes? Before the topic starts. Thank you. That's very true. Before the topic, at the beginning of the topic, you find their objectives. Do you always follow them? The topic is there. Questions are there. You are told by the end of this topic, you should be able to have done A, B, C, D. Do you always do that? Because if you do objectives, those objectives, you'll find yourself always consulting the teacher, making your own notes. Do you always make your own notes?
Yes.
In class? Yes. Then I think you are heading the direction, which will really take you very far. Keep that in the pocket. Keep that in the pocket. The second case that we want to look at, but once you have objectives, you should now again check at the end, you do follow up at the end of your studies. Have you really followed them? Then that takes you even to home. You people, if you are not careful, you might realize that you're wasting a lot of time. Because when you leave school, when you're up at home, do you plan what you're going to do at home? Like today, my friend, stand up. When you leave school, tell me your plan until you retire to bed. And at what time do you retire? Tell us. What is your plan when you are through? The bell has gone, you are crossing the gate. What is your next step? Yes, you are going home. What are you going to do at home? You are going to meet parents. Helping the parents. In doing what? So my friend will go home, help friends fetching water. But when I check, the last time I see a boy carrying water, it could be during our time. By the way, do you know we used to carry water using that black sufuria? I think it is about 10 liters. In your bed, do you know your bed? Sometimes you carry it, and because it has a very large surface area, before you reach home, the home is just about there. It falls down and then no more water. You spill out. You go back to the pond to fetch water. Right? Yes. You people, what I mean by this is that you people, you have a lot of time to study. Do you always go to fetch firewood in the bush?
Yes.
Surely.
Yes.
Okay, maybe girls. Boys, do you go to fetch firewood? Yes. Let us not put joke about this because I want us to plan. Okay?
Yes.
Do we go do that? Now, if you are that type, are you doing it because you like or you are forced?
I like.
Now, you want to repeat. I called you, which name did I give you? A student. How many hours do you have in a day? Some people have only 12 hours. Some people have 24. People have different hours in this school. So, 24 hours. In that part of time, you are in your lifetime. Which fraction of that time do you give to your studies? Fraction, maybe if you don't understand fraction, you can tell me in terms of hours. We have 24 hours. Tell me, this one I preserve for my studies. Only this one. It's about 1 hour is for academics. 2 hours. The rest, what are you doing? So we want to put it as a command. If you want to go anywhere, we want to do, because about learning and retainability of your brain requires repetition. There must be what? Repetition. So for you to have repetition in your studies, you must have enough time. A concept, you must even go for it, over it maybe 3 times or 4 times, or as much as you can. So if you don't create more time, you'll be having problem. Now I want you to know if you can be sincere. If you really have a lot of work at home, you only find time in school, then I'll be so perplexed about that. Especially I'll be looking at your parent in a different eyes. Do you have such students here that you reach home, you are told clean house, go bring animal from grazing, can you cook for us, give us food on the table? Do you have that?
Yes.
Take your parent to chief. Okay? Explain to chief what is happening at home. Okay? Because it is responsibility of your dad to clothe you, your family, to clothe you, give you shelter, and ensure that you get enough resources for your study. Again, another thing that you should also learn. Today, we have a lot of books in school. The government is giving you the books.
Yes.
So, there's no way you can tell us that I want to study, but there's no resources. Another thing, we have teachers. Do you have teachers?
Yes.
Now, can I see people who are always studying groups? You have groups, eh? Yes. How many are you in that group? 5. The time you are going to study, how many hours do you always take in studies?
40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Yes.
At home or in school?
Yes.
At what time?
Wednesday.
That 40 minutes, each member, what do they do in the group? We discuss. Like which subject?
Maths.
Also in maths. Let's say you are, which form are you? Form 3. Let's say you are dealing with trigonometry 2. About Sokatoa. Do you know Sokatoa?
Yes.
Yes. Now, you talk, everybody is talking, or somebody takes some part. We are talking about planning. And that starts in a group and also as part of level. Now, again, I want to tell the so-called chopis here. Chopis are there? Or don't know chopis? Now, chopis, I want you to be very generous. When you have a concept and you share it, chopis are there? Or don't know chopis? Now, chopis, I want you to be very generous. When you have a concept and you share it with your friends, it sticks more in you than when you keep it alone. Now, if you are so selfish, every time, maybe number 1, you are always number 1. Number 2 comes to you and tell you, so I have problem with maybe organic chemistry 2. Can we discuss? Right now, I'm very busy. What is that? Is it a good answer?
No.
So I want to also encourage what is called peer teaching and collaboration. Because the time that your friend is telling you, you can even use the lowest language ever. These teachers here, sometimes they might not even know that the language they're using, you are not getting anything. See, sometimes the teacher teaches and then you're like, oh, man, what are you doing here? That has never happened. A teacher is teaching very, very well. And it's busy, working there, writing, and you are just watching. And we have such people. Yes, it's true. You cannot tell me that all subjects are just easy for. Now, every subject has got something it's doing in you. But some people have already polarized them. They have decided, I'm not looking at science, I'm not looking at maths, I'm not doing anything with history or theory. But I would wish that, if possible, how many classes of subject do you have?
8.
Classes of subject. Like we have sciences, humanities. How many are they? 4. Now, assume that it's so difficult for you to follow them. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to at least choose one category. Are we together? Now, let me ask you. I'm sorry, theory teacher, history teacher, forgive me if you are there. If you are studying theory every day and history, Do you think you are doing nice to your development? There's a problem, okay? Now, theory and history will all help you in a way. No, it's not bad, but it helps you only to recall. But we need critical thinking, which is very cognitive, and so that we can move more. Do you think what I'm using right now, was it there before? For microphone, this gadget, the speaker, was it there before? Phones, was it there before? No. It is due to discoveries that brought this one. The people were thinking beyond what is present. That is why we want you. Next time, who is going to think about that? When all these people are dead. Remember, science was done so long time ago with people like Hooks, people like Schrödinger, people like Coulomb. Are they still there? But science must continue. So we want, as you are in that class, divide yourself. You will proceed with history. You will proceed with maths. I'll take physics. And I'm so very sorry for grade 10, because grade 10 sometimes you are told, choose what you like. And then you end up that class. Like right now, in my physics class, I have only 7 out of 130. Because they are been told, choose what you like. Now, if that president proceeds, how many people, by the time we are in 2030, how many people will remain doing physics? When we're here, we are only for 17 out of 103. Okay? So people, we are doing a lot of harm to some subjects. So let us always have natural distribution of our character, so that you go in direction which it is yourself telling you to go. Now, there's some people here that we want to talk to, distractors, and those people who are always discouraging people. You are in Form 1. When you're in Form 1, you do chemistry, maths, you get 80, 70. Then a Form 3 comes and tells you, how many marks have you scored? At 70. You're just getting 70 because you are still cramming. When you reach Form 3, you'll get molds there. You will not pass. Is that really scaring you or encouraging you? So such friends don't keep. Another one that we have is the one who is coming to your class and finding you reading chemistry. Nani unasoma nini? Ati nasoma chem. Max ni ile. They call it jazzy, right? I think the previous speaker talked about how he would fare on when he was comparing when he revised and also when he said, no, I'm not revising. Now, let me tell you one thing here. A subject might be tough to you. That subject, don't shelve it. Occasionally read it. Brain cannot be in the state of lethargy, laziness, that your brain is only one soft things. Soft things, you don't want anything that is traumatizing your brain. Thinking is a must in your life. It's a must in your life. So, if it is maths that you are afraid of, and you cannot choose, go to the maths teacher. Teacher, give me assignment. I want to go to, or maybe this is the book teacher. Choose for me some assignment there. At least, even if you are getting 0, the time you are holding pen in your mouth, you are thinking, you are developing your brain. Are we together? So we are not going to stop studying some subject because we feel they are tough, or we have been stereotyped that we cannot do them. Okay. Finally, I want to wind up. I don't have enough time because we started late. So we are going to do national exam. Okay. And I want you from first, you start from mock. Now, how do you prepare for exam? Let's say tomorrow you have English and maths. All right. Maths in the morning, English in the afternoon. Right? How do you prepare? Which subject will you start studying first? You start with? You start with the subject that you do later. As you close into the time, you now turn to. Can you imagine you are just studying English and then you go to doing maths? Can it work? It's not working. Okay. Number 2, you have just from exams. Number 4, uliandika nini? Huh? Do you have such people?
Yes.
Those people again, leave them, okay? You are from the exam. And somebody was just seated and seeing you going for a natural call. Wait for me, we go. Is it possible that your body is operating the same way? your body cannot work. So if somebody is telling you, wait for me so that you go to latrine, and then when you are at the latrine, you are done, you want to come back. He's still going for a long call telling, just wait for me, I'm still busy. Don't. Are we together? Yeah, I want to stop at there. What I wanted to deliver is there. I'll leave it with your teachers, maybe in software. I know I've been here, I know these rooms. The computer labs are there. You can go inside there, you read them. They will guide you so well on how you prepare for exams. Otherwise, I wish you the best as you focus for your mock and also final national exam. I want to meet you again celebrating the way I met you the other day, this year, right? Towards Owimbi, right? Celebrating the salt. Thank you very much.